You know, someone says, if you knew what I did, you wouldn't want me. And I'd say to them, if you knew what I did, you wouldn't be so worried about it. Amen? It's called forgiven. It's called forgiven. Amen? Anybody perfect in here? Anybody? So why in the world do we let Satan, the enemy, tell us we're disqualified? Why do we let him rob our hearts if you know that the person to your right and to your left is just as imperfect, just as broken as you? Why do we let him take our hearts and rob us of what we have? Because we feel like we have to live up to a standard that's unachievable. We're supposed to try to be like Jesus. We can't be, because otherwise we don't need him. If we could be him, we wouldn't need him. And we need to realize it. The Tin Man didn't figure out he's perfect. The Tin Man woke up when he found Dorothy and says, I want a heart. Do you know what fixed him? Do you really think when he found the wizard? See, why does the Tin Man go looking for a wizard? Because he realizes what's missing in his life. He realizes the broken parts of his life and what's missing. He wakes up one day and he says, I found the missing piece, if I could just go get it. But see, here's the amazing thing. Do you really think the wizard gave him anything that he needed? He gave him a clock. The Tin Man found his heart on his own. He recognized that he needed it, and he went after it, and he cried out for it, and he was willing to fight and kick and scream all the way, and he was unwilling to stop his journey of finding his heart. He found his heart before he ever got there. He found his heart. It didn't take a wizard to tell him he had a heart. In fact, the wizard didn't give him a heart. The wizard says, I met men in my land that were much like you. They were called good deed doers, right? They were good deed doers, and they had no more heart than you did. What they had was a testimony. That's what the wizard said. What they had was a testimony. Some of you guys have disqualified yourself because of your testimony. And your testimony is what gives you your heart. It was the Tin Man's own time, frozen, that taught him the truth. That living without a heart means that everything you do, everything you say, is utterly useless and bankrupt.